Namaste, everyone. Welcome to another class. Today's class will be a complete hands-free sequence. Great for days when your wrists feel very sensitive or you just want to give your arms a break. So we'll start with a few hip circles just to warm up the hips, taking figure eights, going for about 10 of these. If you like, you can also just take regular hip circles in one direction and then the other. As you inhale, reach your arms up by your side and open up your chest, maybe even dropping your head back if it feels okay for your neck. As you exhale, round the spine, draw the belly into the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Standing version of cat-cows. Inhale. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, opening the chest and the shoulders. Exhale, rounding. It's a few more like this. Focus on your breath. Focus on how the front of your shoulders feel, how your chest feels today. Really engage the belly with every exhale. Keep a mild bend in your knees. As you exhale, release down. From here, we'll come to stand on the right leg and take the left leg back behind you, crossed. Drop the left knee down. Take the right arm down the left leg and begin to stretch the left arm overhead, stretching the left side body. So we'll call this the curtsy lunge. Back up to standing. I will switch sides, taking the right leg behind, curtsying, dropping the arms down the back leg and reaching up overhead for a side stretch and a bit of a back bend as well. We're going to focus on this movement for another 8 counts, switching between right and left, 8 to 10, and really focusing on getting a deep stretch in the side body, focusing on really extending that leg back as it crosses behind the standing leg, dropping the knee down if it feels okay for you. And if you feel this gives you a deeper stretch in the side body. Last 2 here. Coming back up to standing. Take an inhale. We'll reach the arms up. As you exhale, fold forward, holding on to opposite elbows, and just hanging here in this ragdoll pose. And just swaying from left to right. Just allowing everything to relax. Breathing into the lower back and the backs of the legs. Inhale, lengthen, hands on your shins. From here, drop the hips down, begin to scoop up the lower belly and lift the chest and maybe even the arms, if these feel okay for your shoulders, into chair pose. Gaze through the glutes, gaze through the feet. As you exhale, lower down, keep the knees bent, just lower the chest over the thighs, reaching the arms back behind you. Inhale, lift for chair. Exhale, lower down for a ski squat. Inhale, lift in chair. And exhale, lower down, chest to thighs. Keeping a deep bend in that hip, using the glutes, engaging the back every time you lift back up to a chair. We're going for about 10 to 15 of these. Working with your breath on the inhale to lift and exhaling completely as you dive forward. Focusing on drawing the lower belly in every time you lift up the chair so your lower back can lengthen. Making sure your knees don't collapse in. From here, straighten the legs, and as you exhale, forward fold. Allow your arms to hang free and just sway from side to side. Notice any differences in your lower back in this second forward fold. As you inhale, lengthen. Drop the hips back down and come up to chair pose. We're coming into our standing sequence, which we will do 2 rounds of per leg. Inhale, lift the right leg up in a single leg squat. As you exhale, shift the leg back to warrior 3, keeping the right hip dropping. As you exhale, curtsy lunge, so the right leg will cross behind the left, and then we can take that side stretch that we did in the beginning. Back to warrior 3. Gently placing the right foot down behind you, staying on the balls of the right foot. Inhaling up for high lunge. As you exhale, twist to the left with the arms reaching left and right. From here, if you like, you can take a deeper twist with the right elbow moving towards the outside of the left knee, palms at the heart center, and prayer pose. This is just an option. You can stay in an easy twist with the arms reaching left and right. Inhale, back up, back to your easy twist. And as you exhale, open up to warrior 2. Keep the front knee moving away from the midline. You should be able to see your big toe. From here, we'll take it into reverse warrior, either with the right hand down the right leg or both arms reaching back as if you were holding a big beach ball. Straighten the front leg on the exhale and come forward into triangle. Again, placing the left hand on the left leg or reaching both arms ahead of you. Come into half moon from here, so staying on the left leg, picking up that right and keeping the arms reaching out in front of you, or even having the left fingertips down for support. Back to warrior 2. Turn to face the front for high lunge. We'll do the sequence again so you get a chance to practice it. Shift to warrior 3, standing on that left leg, sit the hip down and back to single leg squat. Exhale, place the right foot down. Inhale, reset your chair and we'll switch sides. Left leg comes up for single leg squat. Exhale, shift to warrior three. From here, cross the leg behind you and set yourself up for a curtsy lunge with a side bend. Prepare to come back up to warrior three and gently place the left foot down, staying on the balls of the left foot. Reach up for high lunge. Exhale, taking this into a twist, either staying up or if you'd like to go deeper, bring your hands together at your heart center and hook your left elbow outside the right knee. It's more important to be able to breathe easily in these postures than take the more advanced options. Inhale, come back to high lunge. And as you exhale, warrior two. Inhale, moving into reverse warrior, either with the left hand down the left leg or both arms reaching back behind you. So core supported reverse warrior. And as you exhale, come forward into triangle. Front leg is straight and very active. You can either go into a regular triangle or a core supported one. Shifting forward to half moon. If you're taking a core supported half moon, try and stay up a little higher rather than take your deeper version of half moon, which you would normally have if you had your fingers reaching down. Inhale, back to high lunge. Exhale, shift to warrior three. And back to single leg squat with that left leg in front. Exhale, place the left foot down. Palms at the heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Again, swaying from side to side, releasing any tension in the lower back, relaxing the upper body. Inhale, lengthen. Drop the hips down and set up for chair again. Coming to our second round. Staying on the left leg, raising the right leg up for single leg chair. Shifting back to warrior three. Keeping that right hip dropping, taking it across from you for curtsy lunge. Back to warrior three. Stepping it back for high lunge. Taking a twist to the left, either staying up or taking a prayer twist. You can either keep your gaze looking down at your left foot or looking up. It's okay for your neck. Open up to warrior two and take a reverse warrior, either core supported or a traditional version. Coming into triangle, core supported or with the hand down the leg. Exhale to half moon. So a lot of balancing in this sequence. Back to warrior two, high lunge. Exhale to warrior three. Scoot that right leg in front, set the hip down for single leg squat. And we'll change sides. Single leg squat with the left leg up to warrior three. Curtsy lunge. Exhale back to warrior three and step it back for high lunge. When you're ready, prepare for your twist, either staying up in an easy twist or taking a deeper prayer twist. Inhale back up to center and find your warrior two from here. Take your reversed warrior, core supported or traditional. And as you exhale, come forward for your triangle. Wherever you need your arms to be, take that version. From here, shifting forward, launching into half moon. Stepping it back for warrior two, high lunge. Taking your warrior three, and finally your single leg squat. Placing the left foot down. Inhaling, lift the chest. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Sit deeper and try to make sure the knees don't move as you hook your left elbow outside your right knee. Check your knees. Squeeze the outer hips. Inhale, reach up for chair, and as you exhale, we'll twist to the left side. There's a tendency for the right knee to want to shoot past the left, so really pull that right leg back into the hip socket. Inhale, back up for chair. Exhale, forward fold. Again, swaying from side to side. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, place your hands on your hips or your lower back, or if it's available to you, interlace your fingers. And come back into your forward fold. And we're just going to twist the chest toward the left and then to the right. So we're trying to open up the fronts of the shoulders. Keep your twists gentle. Just work with your exhales and twisting in the upper spine here. You can also have a mild bend in your knees. Release the hands, lengthen, hands on the shins. Take your feet hips width apart, turn the heels in, toes out, and sit your hips down for Malasana. Bringing your hands to your heart center, pushing your knees away with your elbows, lengthening to the crown of the head. You can even use blocks under your heels to allow you to stay in this pose for a few breaths. Breathing into your lower back, breathing into your hips. Got our last core sequence coming up. Bring your hands back behind you and sit gently down onto your bottom. From here, bend your knees, place your feet on the floor. You can hold on behind your thighs as the first option and broaden through your collarbones. Another option here would be to raise the arms up. Remember to lengthen to the back of your neck. Use your belly to hold yourself here. Another option is to raise the arms straight up and lift the legs, keeping the knees bent. And finally, if it feels okay for you, you can begin to straighten one leg and then the other, using your core the entire time and your back to hold yourself up. We're staying here for about 10 long, deep breaths. As you exhale, bring your feet to touch the soles of the feet, allowing your knees to drop out to the side, folding forward in butterfly. Inhale, coming back up, we'll take the version of boat that suited your body today. As you exhale, lower down as much as you can go without your lower back nagging. Reach the arms straight back behind you if you like, or you can have them by your hips. We're going to hold this here. This is a low boat for about 10 breaths. Taking deep inhales and exhales, not allowing your belly to pop up, but drawing it in towards your spine, towards the ground. And finally, coming back up into butterfly, soles of the feet to touch, knees out to the side, relaxing through the lower back. In our last sequence, we're going to move from high boat to low boat. So we're combining the first two versions that we practiced, and we'll move 10 times between those. So prepare for high boat. As you exhale, lower down, low boat. Squeeze the belly and come back up for high boat. Arms can be up overhead or by your hips, your choice. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, come back up. We'll move like this, focusing on the breath. Let the movement be driven more with the breath and the abdominal muscles rather than the fronts of the thighs. Try to not strain the neck. Keep the head stable. And when you're done, we'll come back into one more butterfly. Inhale, come on up, take your hands behind you and begin to open up the chest, maybe even dropping the head back to open the throat. And as you exhale, just a mild rounding, pulling the belly in. Inhale, lifting, and exhale, drawing the belly in. Bring your knees together and extend the legs forward. You can come up and sit on a block here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Keep your knees bent. If you cannot maintain a neutral spine, avoid excessively rounding in the lower back. And you can even move the feet around. This is something you can do even if you don't have the accessibility to hold your toes with your hands. Just breathe into your lower back and the backs of the legs. Keep lengthening through the spine, lengthening to the crown of the head. The head is moving forwards rather than downwards. So think forehead to toes rather than forehead to knees. Inhale, lengthen, come up to seated. Place your hands right by your hips and try and maintain a really long spine here. Flex your feet, pull the belly in. You can even raise your arms up if this is okay for you. This mimics sitting up against a wall. That's what you want to have in mind in this position here. We'll take 10 long breaths in this position. Sitting up against the wall is also an option that is available here. Exhale, release the arms and slowly make your way onto your back. Have your knees bent and feet placed hips width apart. We'll begin to peel the hips off the floor, coming into bridge pose. You can have your arms released by your sides with the palms turned up so there's no pressure on the wrist. And as you're here, begin to engage to the glutes, the belly, the inner thighs. And lift the chest up towards the chin instead of bringing the chin down to the chest. Lengthen the back of your neck. Soften your face. Begin to soften your breath. Exhale, gently release. Extend the left leg out. Bring the right knee in. I'm going to take the right knee across for a twist. Making sure the right shoulder stays on the ground. Inhale back to center. Now draw your right knee towards your right armpit so you can hook the back of the thigh with your right arm and just draw the thigh in as much as it will go. Another deeper hip opening here. Exhale, release, and we'll switch sides, extending the right leg down, bringing the left knee in, taking the left knee across to the right for a twist. Inhale, gently bring your knee back. We're going to hook the left thigh with the left arm and draw the knee in towards the armpit. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, release. Moving into Shavasana. As always, stay for as long as you need to. I hope you enjoyed this practice. If you do, give this video a like. Please subscribe. and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.